go again. Hello, welcome to Vlogmas Day 21. Hello.
Hello, good morning. Yes, it's day 21 and we are going to do the dreaded Christmas food shop.
I don't know why it's dreaded, it's great. Love it.
Really? Yeah, okay. We're going to go battle the hordes. We're not looking forward to it, but it's one of those jobs that has to be done. And battle with...
I need feeding.
You need feeding, do you?
Yeah, can you not video me while I'm sorting the hair out, please?
Okay, that's
I
fine.
look a mess. Hello.
20-year-old day. So yes, we're just nipping to our local town and plans for today, nothing really exciting after this. I have a mountain of ironing that I need to do. Oh, this is the new lipstick that you've just seen as well that I've just got out of day 21.
Ooh, can I borrow it?
She's got my coat on that she's not even asked if she could borrow.
Hang on a minute, my coat is soaking from walking your dog last night, so can you appreciate my...
You've got to repay, you know, all the hospitality that we're giving you this last week somehow by walking the dog. Anyway, we're going to cut you off here and we'll catch you later.
Bye!
So we're back from shopping and we battled through the hordes and made it out alive. So that's good. And managed to get it all put away. I've got to show you this because my lovely daughter is doing all my ironing so that I can sit and knit, which is really nice. Hubby's had to just nip out again though to a different place to find some mascarpone because they didn't have any where we went shopping this morning. So he's just got back. So I'm having quite a chilled out, relaxing afternoon. So I've got to show you this because it's worth seeing. There she is. Doing my ironing for me, aren't you, love?
Well, I'm doing my own as well.
Okay. Oh.
You can pay me in gin.
Pay you in gin? Yeah. Pay you in turkey dinner tomorrow?
No. Okay.
So, I've decided to bring Marley out for a walk. I think Isaac brought him for a walk while we were shopping earlier, but yeah, I haven't really filmed much today, have I? It's been a really nice day actually, nice and chilled and relaxing, apart from the Christmas food shop, but it's done now. Oh gosh, I'm getting tangled up in my dog. And yeah, the rain has finally stopped. It's quite a pleasant evening, although it's a little bit chilly. Not sure what we've got planned for tomorrow yet. I really want to do some sewing. I haven't done any at all since Bronte's been with us. Obviously she's commandeered the sewing room at the minute, so it's a bit difficult to get in there. I did mention, didn't I, that I got some Happy Mail the other day and didn't get around to opening it, and I still haven't got around to opening it. I think it's from Anna. So Anna, if you're watching, thank you. I have received it. I've not opened it yet though, and I'm just debating whether to wait until Christmas Day to open it, so I might do that. I've also received some more Happy Mail, and I know that it's from the lovely Jay from the Camden... I can't speak. I know it's from the lovely Jay from the Camden Stitch. And yeah, we decided we were going to do a bit of a sort of Advent swap, I guess, if you like. And Jay, if you're watching, I'm so sorry that your parcel, I left it at work the other day, and which means unfortunately it's going to be, I'm not back at work while Friday now, so it's going to be next week before I can get it posted to you, so I'm really sorry. Yeah, I took it with me to work, aiming to get it sort of sealed and sent off, and I just got totally sidetracked, and it was only when I got home that I thought, oh no, I've left my parcel under my desk at work. So yeah, big apologies for that, but it's there and it will be sent to you. The buttons have come for my husband's shirts. I'm really pleased about that. So I'm going to be, hopefully, I think I'm going to do it tomorrow because we're having our Christmas dinner tomorrow for my daughter, obviously, because she's going to be going back tomorrow night and we'll be working all of Christmas. So I think when my husband takes her back to Leicester, he's going to be out for 3 hours. So that's going to give me plenty time to get his buttons on his shirt, and I think I'm going to make a start on sewing up the Schnittchen coatigan, you know, the one out of the pink mohair that I cut out last week. I haven't done anything on that yet, so I really need to get cracking on that. So I think I'm going to get his buttons sewn on his shirt first and then get that wrapped up. and then make a start on that coat again. What else? I've started knitting a blanket, as I mentioned before a few vlogs ago. After Christmas, I can't believe it's Christmas next week. It's just absolutely, just suddenly sprung upon us, hasn't it? Yeah, after Christmas we're going to start with room by room sorting out the house, and the first one we're going to do is our bedroom. I need some new furniture, new carpet, it all needs decorating. I have picked out how I'm going to decorate it. I've already got my bedding, it's just plain white, and I want to keep it really sort of neutral. I love colour, but for sort of rooms I just like things sort of like that tranquil, peaceful kind of atmosphere. So that's what we're going for our bedroom. And I've decided that I'm knitting a blanket to go across our bed, so I've made a start on that tonight. Well, this afternoon I've cast on, and yeah, it's knitting up quite quick really, because it's super chunky wool. Don't normally knit with such big wool, and yeah, it's knitting up quite quick, so I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, all in all, been quite a nice afternoon. Anyway, I'm going to sign out now because there's people walking up towards me and they're going to think I'm a bit bonkers talking to a camera, and I'll catch you a bit later. Good morning, happy Vlogmas day 22. So yesterday you will notice I didn't get my vlog up last night, and that was mainly because you see that thing waving in the background. Yeah, basically we just had a chilled out afternoon, and I didn't actually film enough to be able to put a vlog up last night. So yeah, nothing more serious than that really. So today we're having our first Christmas dinner for Bronte before she goes back down to Leicester tonight, and we've just come out to take Marley for a little walk, get some fresh air before we stuff ourselves silly with turkey later. So yeah, so that's what we're doing, so we'll catch up soon. I thought I'd show you the blanket that I'm knitting. Yes, it's this one, which is a free pattern on the Wool Warehouse website. So I just think I love the texture of it, and think that's going to be lovely on my bed. So this is it. I've started it. I'm loving how it's coming out. It's looking really nice. So yeah, it's probably going to take a fair bit of wool. I've used 2 balls of wool already. I'm using oh gosh, where is it? This is what I'm using, which is a King Cole. This one, King Cole Timeless, super chunky. Yeah, so it's quite nice to do and relaxing. Sat in front of the fire on a night watching TV.
Good morning, everyone. Well, good afternoon now.
It's not good afternoon, it's still morning.
Oh no, it is morning. Never mind. Morning.
Right, I'm up in my sewing room and I'm being quiet because I don't want Martin to hear. So I've decided that I'm going to get these buttonholes and buttons on now. My hair is just, we've been out walking Marley and yeah, it's a frizzy mess. But anyway, yeah, gonna get these buttons done and the buttonholes while he's preparing our Christmas dinner. I think I've got the better job, don't you? So these are the buttons anyway. Let me just take them out and I can show you. Here we go. Hopefully you can see that. So I think they go, if I just hold them up, you'll be able to see they go quite well, don't they? They're a bit bigger than I wanted, but they'll be all right. So I have done, oh, which is on the floor. I've done a, what's the word?
Practice.
A practice buttonhole there, and I'm quite liking that colour blue. So I think I'll stick with that, and we'll get this done. There. This is the bit I hate actually, which is cutting through, waiting for me to make a mistake. Right, you love?
Oh, careful. Oh, careful.
You're seriously going to put me off, you know that, don't you?
Thought we could ask you some questions while you're
Okay, ask me some questions then. What do you want to ask me?
What was the first thing you ever made?
What, sewing?
Yes.
The first thing I ever made?
Yes.
Oh gosh, do you mean since I got into sewing when I've been older, or?
No, I don't mean the bag or cushion that you made when you were in
Primary school.
Yeah, I mean,
the first thing I made, I think, was Isaac's Gandalf outfit. You know, for World Book Day.
yeah.
I think that was the first thing I ever made.
Okay, what got you into sewing?
Well, we've discussed that before, and it was you, wasn't it? Because you wanted a prom dress for your 16th, and there was no way I was capable of sewing a prom dress for, well, sewing a prom dress as well as being able to fit somebody else apart from me. Well, I couldn't even fit myself at that point, so I had to spend a year learning to sew before I could even think about doing a prom dress.
what has been your top 3 things that you have made?
Well, I would say, let's just move that around a little bit. Probably the prom dress was one of them. And I would say
It doesn't have to be in order.
no, I would say the you know, the bridesmaid dress I did for your granddad's wedding, that one. And I would say the girls' bridesmaid dresses I made for your granddad's wedding as well. I loved making them, although it was really stressful. They're probably my top 3. Yeah. Any other questions?
What has been the most difficult and challenging garment to make?
Gosh, I would say your prom dress, because there was so much work that went into it, and because it had like a chiffon overlay that needed narrow hemming, and I was a very inexperienced new sewer at that point, that trying to do a narrow hem on chiffon when you're not very experienced was very challenging. So I would say that. Recently, I can't say that there's been anything that's been very challenging, and that's not because I think I'm an amazing sewer, because I'm really not, but I would say that's more because
do you play it safe when it comes to patterns and making things?
I don't think it's so much that. I think it's the fact that I like that instant gratification, and whilst some garments do take a lot of work, I tend to just prefer making things that don't take a lot of work, because I get this idea in my head that I want to make something and I want to wear it now, and I don't want to have to spend weeks making it. And I know that's really quite sad, because I get that there's a lot of satisfaction to be made, to be gained from making something that takes a lot of work and a lot of effort. I think that is probably from the fact that, you know, obviously the coat that I had planned to make in November, I still haven't started, because it's going to take some work, and I keep putting it off because, as I say, I like the instant gratification. So yeah, that's probably why.
Next question. Well, it's more of a question / statement.
Okay.
So when you first did my prom dress,
Yeah.
I told you then
Yeah.
that you could make my wedding dress, and you said,
did.
oh no, there's no way that I could do that. Do you think now you're more experienced you could make
Oh
my
yeah,
wedding
definitely.
dress?
Definitely, and I'd love to do it, but I would be very stressed.
No pressure.
Yeah, because wedding dresses are obviously very important, aren't they? But yeah, it would be amazing to do that. Amazing to do it.
And you'd have to make bridesmaid dresses and your dress. I think that would be the most stressful. We could do a whole series on my wedding.
Well,
when I find someone.
I was going to say, it's probably a little while away yet, isn't it? Hopefully.
And you'd have to make a dress for Heidi and a dress for Emma.
Okay.
And you. And Marley, because Marley's going to be my ring bearer.
Oh my word.
Put a little cushion on his back.
Could you imagine?
He can come trotting down.
Anything else you want to ask me?
What's your favourite fabric to work with, and why?
I love viscose. I love it. I love working with it. I love wearing it, because it's I just think it's just so nice to wear. It suits a lot of patterns. It's really cool, but also warm as well. The only thing I don't like about it is it creases really badly, but I do love viscose, and you can get it in so many like nice prints and plains. Crepe comes a very close second, but it has to be a nice crepe. I don't like the cheap polyestery crepes. I don't think they feel so nice. But yeah, I would say probably viscose. Right, it's done. Buttons are all on. Really pleased with how that's come out. I have done the buttons and buttonholes on the wrong way around on the cuffs. That's the only issue, but I don't think he'll care, to be honest. Really happy with it. I know it's a bit creased. It probably needs a good iron, but it's going to be wrapped up, so I'm not going to bother ironing it until he unwraps it Christmas morning. So he's just nipped out now, so I think I'm going to get this wrapped while he's out, and then I'm done. Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I've cooked all this. Me. Don't let me tell you otherwise. I've cooked this Christmas dinner.
I peeled the sprouts.
Hurrah.
I ate it.
Merry Christmas, Isaac.
It's like Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Yep. Yeah.
We're going to say cheers.
It's the 22nd.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
So, I'm going home shortly, and Mum has decided to let me smash the chocolate cake. So, you ready?
Yes. Off
3,
we go.
2, 1.
Oh wow, look at that. Yum yum.
I'm taking the chocolate home with me.